Good luck.
When the bell rings, there will only be two that we're talking about. Try and relax a little bit now. Fight a little differently. Pretty close fight here in this round.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like the match made in heaven.
Clean jab. Focuses on that outside game. You don't see them get hit too often. You don't see them in trouble a lot, but that's what their mantra is.
Oh, this is what it's all about. Hit and don't get hit. Jab, move, pop, slip. Use your footwork. Drive your opponent.
He may have been saved by the bell.
I need you to get back out there. I need you to win the...
Here we go for round two. That corner has got to find a way to get some momentum behind their fighter.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Someone tell these two that they can be defensive for a minute if they want to. He's going to go with more footwork now. What do you think of that strategy? Now going to get a little more loosey-goosey. Let's see how this one feels. Back and forth they go. Neither fighter willing to back down.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill. Tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you. And so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Straight right just misses. Well done with that counter shot. And just as quickly as it slows down, it heats back up. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Well, we know they've got the advantage so...
Good work out there. The job's working.
Here we go in round 3. Who's going to land the first big shot? Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
What do you think of what we've seen so far from these two boxers, Johnny?
When you have a fight that's got that great footwork and that great hand speed, it's so hard. It's an uphill battle.
Not so rigid anymore with the stance. Those counter punches have to hurt. You'd like to see more jabs. A very competitive round here so far.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Misses with the jab. What do you think of this fight so far, Johnny?
Todd, look back in history. Sugar Ray Leonard against Roberto Duran. The first fight, Sugar Ray Leonard tried to fight, stand there toe-to-toe with him. The second fight, he thought, this guy's aggressive. He's nasty. He'll do everything to get him.
Oh, Johnny, take a look at this action. Sugar Ray Leonard dazed. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Pretty dominant round there. Let's see how they respond here in the next round.
Stay focused. Don't let it back into...
There's the bell for round 4. Coming off that great round, let's see if they can build on momentum here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
The courage on display here is incredible. That hook won't score. Nice counter shot. That jab was blocked. We both know who the bigger power puncher is. There's a significant power difference. How would you handle that?
I've seen certain fighters that can depend on just their power alone. Forget tactics. They know the second they touch you, it's done. That's where the confidence comes from.
Throws the jab, but it doesn't score. Which one of these athletes is going to be the first to go down? Good counter punch. Is he going to punch himself out, though? Very close round with 10 seconds to go. You know that it's
I need you to focus on what you're doing.
Here we go in round 5. Who's going to land the first big shot? Well, Well, they got battered last round. How do they turn their fortunes around?
That was a tough last round. Now he's got to make sure he doesn't put it on him. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
They exchange punches. Talk about punches and bunches. That's the mantra for this fighter with that exceptional hand speed.
So you're getting in there with someone that's so fast, you're prepared to take a licking because you've got to get some before you get in close.
He blocks that right hook. He threw a punch and just got countered. The pedal to the metal, but has to be careful that he doesn't run out of gas. You've heard the phrase, finding a second win. I don't think I need to tell you which one of these fighters needs to find it.
And you've got two fighters that are absolutely shattered. What gets you through? Willpower. Calm, because if you panic, you get desperate. If you get desperate, you make mistakes. If you make mistakes, you get knocked out.
Stamina is off the charts. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. What would you tell this guy?
Get out there and switch on. Get this boxing.
This is the beginning of round 6. Off their stools and ready to go. Let's hope this round is more competitive.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him. Tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. It's always fascinating to watch two good welterweights because they've got blurry hand speed and good power.
This is about ego. Get your ego in check, Todd, because if you fight a man that is used to doing this, he's confident, he's comfortable doing this, why are you giving him that chance to dance that dance? Step out of the way, box him. Frustrating, because if you let him get away with it, he'll close you down.
Defense is not an option for these two. And he wasn't ready for that counterpunch. You'd like to see someone use a jab here to establish a boxing presence, but no, they just want to fight. Miss with that jab. His stamina is off the charts. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Round 7, here we go. That last round was huge for him, Johnny. How does he keep the momentum going?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything worked. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
How nervous would you get when you know you're facing a big puncher like this that can seriously hurt you?
Sometimes when you get in there with someone that's so powerful, you've got to outthink him. You've just got to be smarter than him. You've got to be like a little Fagin and pickpocket him.
That jab misses. throw out a lazy jab in this fight, you'll get knocked out. Don't let this fighter's speed fool you. There's some method to the madness. These are precision shots, and they're coming at lightning speed.
Some fighters are just gifted with such hand speed, footwork, movement. They are gifted. They are the chosen few.
Perfect counter shot. Just missed with that hook. The bravery being shown here is just incredible. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. At this point, you got
Starting to make mistakes and switching on.
And they're back at it again here in round 8. Let's see how they bounce back here in this round.
Now he knows he's been hurt. He's going to come out and put the pressure on. He's going to throw the kitchen sink at you. You've got to be ready for that. Don't fight fire with fire. Hold him off. Be smart because he's going to try and put you under pressure. He knows your legs are done. He knows your head's not cleared. Be sharp.
As we enter the final frames of this bout, Johnny, what have we seen so far?
This could be really intimidating, Todd. If you know somebody's got the punch power, someone's got the speed, it can be intimidating. Just depends on how confident you are as a fighter.
Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Misses with the straight left. His stamina is off the charts. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. Oh, with welterweights, they sometimes bring you the best of both worlds. Fast hands and power.
Midway through the fight, if you are tired, this can be the loneliest place in the world. If you cheated, now we're going to find out.
Beautiful counter punch. We wanted action, and they are giving us action. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. So close, but so far a split decision loss. Man, that one has got to hurt, Johnny.
It could have gone either way, and it's hard. You know, you're going to have people arguing. The fans for one and the fans for the other say our fighter won. Split decision was fair. Down to the T, down to the wire. These guys put it on the line. Split decision is fair.